Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. I am a mom to a 11-year-old boy, and then I also currently have this baby number 2 cooking in the oven. He is what are we at? 31 weeks we are at pregnant, and I'm feeling it in my pajama pants because I worked all day today. I'm gonna film this really quick video of thrifted items that we got either thrifted off of from Goodwill or off of Facebook Marketplace, and go over some of that. So some of the things that I don't have pictured, I just want to make this a point because a lot of people on YouTube have these huge budgets that is just not realistic for your average person. If you have a budget to be able to buy all new baby stuff for your baby, more power to you. Buy it all new. That's fantastic. I do not have that kind of budget. I am financially secure, but I do like to save money wherever I can, and so we didn't put a lot of the more expensive or larger items on our registry. We bought them ourselves or were given the items because we wanted to be able to put things on there that were really practical and that we were gonna use long-term, like diapers and wipes, which you can never have enough of regardless of size. So these are some things that I've either gotten myself or we've been given to us that are great finds. So 2 things that we were actually gifted were the Bumbo Seat. We got this from Jason's sister, Jessica. She has twin boys, and so she had a lot of kind of extra leftover stuff. So I see these on Facebook Marketplace all the time. So this is just a simple Bumbo, which will be great for him. Another item that she got, or gave to us, I should say, was a baby bath. This is the exact baby bath that I had on my registry to buy myself anyways, and she had 2 and just asked me if I wanted one. I was like, of course I do. So baby baths are a great thing to get used, and I see them all the time. And then as far as some of my favorite things that I've gotten is the kind of whole lounge type of stuff. So some of the things that we got really good deals on, really expensive, was one, a Boppy Lounger. This is something that I really wanted to buy just in general. I have never used one, but I wanted to try it. So I got this for, I think, $10 or $15. I think it was actually $10, and then I spent $10 on this cover, which I absolutely love. So I literally spent $20 on this. Like, what a steal. And it's kind of the wherever the zipper is on the inside, the pattern is the like boys urban, I should say, the more neutral gray elephant. I did put all of these through the wash machine. I wasn't sure if they were going to hold up or not, but they ended up being fine on gentle, and then I just let them air dry. So this is really cute. I absolutely love this cover, and it was a steal of a deal because even though some of these things aren't super expensive to begin with, like, if you can save money, why not, you know? So that's a great item that we got. Another thing is an actual Boppy. I paid $10 for this Boppy, washed it, sanitized it. The lady still had the like plastic casing that it went in, so it's practically brand new. And then I just got this cover off of Amazon for like, I think I paid $8 for it. I wanted the cover that matched this, which they did have, but at the time of purchase, I didn't realize that they had this pattern in the Boppy cover, or I would have bought this one. So this one will work fine. And then we did get a waterproof cover because I knew I was going to try to thrift these items for the Lounger and the Boppy, which will go under these. I just got them afterwards, so I'll unzip these and then probably run these through the wash because I just wanted to make sure that they fit. So I'll run these through the wash, put the cover that's the waterproof one on, and then I'll put the actual, like, the cute cover on. This one just has little animals on it. It's cute. I really like it. Another thing that I really wanted to buy but was insanely expensive was a Dockatot. I was not going to spend $175 on this little baby bed. We had some family members that offered to buy a new one for us. However, like I said, we wanted to use that money for baby items, that other things that we wanted. So I looked and looked. This was a lot harder to find than all of the other items, which I see all the time. This was, I think I paid $50 for it. The lady still had the plastic case for it and everything. It does have one spot that needs to be cleaned. This item I have not put through the washer. I'm going to take it all apart, clean it, and sanitize it. It's just the kind of like geometric pattern one, and if you can see, it does have a spot right here where it's just got a little bit of color to it. So I did try to kind of spot treat it, and it did come out about halfway. And I ran out of cleaner, so I'm gonna get some cleaner for that, and then I will kind of get the stain out. I think it will come out just fine, and then it will be good to go. And I was gonna buy a cover for this, but they're like $50, and you have to make sure that things make sense. So if you're buying something used and then you're also buying accessories for it, like covers and things, once you add all of that stuff up, you have to ask yourself, is it worth the money to buy it used and buy these accessories, or should I have just bought that item new? Because some of the things, the money wise, works out that you could have just bought it new. So you have to kind of look at the whole big picture. I don't need a cover for this. We can just throw a blanket over the top of it. I'm fine with that. I love it regardless of whether it was new or used, and I love that I got to save some money on it. So I'm really excited to get it all cleaned up and ready for him and have that. So another thing that we did get, which will be kind of hard to show, is a baby bouncy seat. This is a bouncer that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. It was literally $10, and the lady barely used it. I mean, it is so clean, and you just kind of have to watch for good deals. It works perfectly fine. We put new batteries in it, and it's just got like the little toys, and this is great for if you are out and about in around the house and you don't want to carry like the whole, you know, like bassinet to put him in or something. We have a lot of stairs in our home, and so this is just kind of nice to be able to carry around, and he can nap while you like take a shower, or you are making dinner or something like that. So that's another thing. Another thing that we got, you can't really see, is our baby crib, which you will see in my nursery tour. My feet are falling asleep. You will see in the nursery tour. So furniture is like a huge one. We got this crib back here. It's like a chocolate brown color with a high back. You'll see it eventually, for like $200. I don't even think it was $200, and it's a bye bye baby crib, and it was originally I think like $600 or $700. The thing that's awesome about it is it's convertible, so it does the baby crib, it also does the toddler style crib, and then it goes into a full-size crib, so, or a full-size bed I should say. So it's transitional for as he grows, and he can use it long term, which is a great investment for a couple $100 versus spending, you know, I see people spending $500 or $600 on one that doesn't do that, and then I'm like, holy smokes, they're just gonna have to buy their child another, you know, a toddler bed or a bigger bed when they grow. So for that amount of money that we spent, it's a great deal. Another thing that we have in our nursery is a dresser. It's an IKEA Hemnes dresser. It's white, and all I did was take the little like ugly knobs that have been on it for years, and then I put little, because he does have this kind of safari theme going on in here, I put little like leather straps for the handles, and it changed the whole look. It looks fantastic, and I absolutely love it. So that you'll see eventually. It is a little bit dingy. I do need to take a good cleaner to it, and then also probably take some white paint, because it's white, and kind of touch up some of the areas on it that are a little kind of dinged and dented, because I have had that thing for like 10 years. I have had it since I had my son, and it was in his nursery, and then it was in our guest bedroom, and so it's seen a lot of wear and tear over the years, so it does need a little bit of cleaning. The only piece of furniture that we bought new for this room is, well, two. This little end table came off of Amazon. It was like $45 or $47. Not the highest quality ever, but it works great. And then this rocker. I wanted to buy the really expensive $600 comfortable looking one, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. So we bought the basic one. I got it on Black Friday for I think about $100, and it works great. It is super comfortable, and I really like the colors. It matches with his kind of safari theme that's in here. So yeah, our rockers, you see them sometimes on Facebook Marketplace, but they're pretty worn, and there's like a certain level I'll buy something to, but some of the ones I saw were pretty like they had lived their life. So I was like, let's just buy a new one. It's $100. I think it was like actually $115, and it's gonna just be perfectly fine. So we'll probably hang out in our bedroom most of the time until he's bigger anyways. So yeah, so furniture is great. Another thing we got, which was a steal of a deal, was a baby swing. We got a beautiful baby swing. I don't have it in here because it's in our room. You'll see it because I'm gonna do like a room tour of what we have in the setup we have for in there. And so it was barely used. It was a couple that had bought it, and they said their baby hated it. He used it 2 times. It still has the manufacturer's tags literally hanging off the edge of it. So that's another thing that we really, really like, and it was such a good deal. It was like 1/3 of the price of some of the ones that we were looking at. So another thing that I see a ton of, I don't have them currently, but like at least for used stuff, I have them, but I don't have the used ones, is like a diaper pail or genie, wipey warmers, bottle warmers. All of those kind of things are great to get used to. I see them all the time for so inexpensive on like Facebook Marketplace and stuff. So another thing, or I should say really the last thing, is clothing. I love to get stuff that's in good condition for such inexpensive prices. There's nothing wrong with buying things that are used if they're in good condition and saving the money. Like I said, I don't have a YouTube budget. I try to keep things minimal, and there's things that I splurged on. Like, don't get me wrong, I bought some like really cute sleepers from Kohl's that were a little bit more expensive. I bought some Spearmint baby ones. I bought a Halo sleep sack and stuff. Sleep sacks are also another really good one. I did get a Halo sleep sack. It's used for $10, and then I did get a Love to Dream swaddle, 2 of them actually. One I paid $5 for at a garage sale that still had the tags on it. I don't think that she knew what it was. And then another one that I paid $10 for that's like practically brand new, because they're like $30 new, and so if you can save 20 bucks, like why not? So swaddles are great. Clothing, we didn't put really any on our registry because this kid has more clothes than is even humanly possible to wear unless he wears 3 outfits a day. So 80% of that came from used garage sales, Facebook Marketplace, Goodwill, and then I kept a lot of it from my son, all his nicer stuff, and then also we got some gifted from friends and family. So for clothing wise, even though I did buy a little bit because it is our first baby together, and you do want to have some nice things that you've purchased that are new and stuff. Most of his clothes, which you'll see when I do the nursery tour, are all things that are used or thrifted or given to us. So there's just nothing wrong with it. I feel like it's kind of a taboo. People don't talk about it, and you see all these people on YouTube buying all these really expensive things, and you don't have to do that. Yes, is there things that I splurged and I spent money on that were a little bit, to me at least, pricey. Maybe not pricey to some people, but for me, I thought they were kind of pricey. But most of what we got is used stuff, so I don't think there's any problem with that. I love finding things that are useful or practical or realistic items that you may or may not need that you saved money on and were able to get on a budget. So that's all I really wanted to mention, is that there's just nothing wrong with that. And like I said, if you have that YouTube budget, more power to you. You buy all the baby stuff you want to buy. I, however, do not. So I bought a lot of this stuff secondhand, and I'm totally okay with that. I love everything that we got. I love the amount of money we saved, which is awesome, and that's just money that we can put towards other things that are useful or other things that I want. So that was pretty much that. A little quick haul, and yeah, so it's snowy and gross here and freezing, and I wish it was sunny and beautiful, but it's not. It's pretty cold, so the weather sucks. And yeah, so until next time, we will check in with you, probably another baby haul, because that's just what I'm into right now, being, you know, pregnant, being my pregnant self. And so that's just what I like to talk about, and those are my favorite videos to watch. So yeah, until next time, we will see you guys later. Thank you for hanging out, and stay tuned for some more videos to come.